Vdara and the resort's differentiated room product don't get nearly enough love. Let me show you why it's one of my favorite hotels in Las Vegas and why you shouldn't worry about the absence of a casino. I booked a Studio Fountain View suite on account thanks to my gambling activity within the MGM Rewards loyalty program. I was still on the hook for the resort fee plus tax of $56.69, however. While my room was complimentary, this room tends to start at around $225 plus fees midweek, but that can escalate pretty dramatically depending on demand. MGM Resorts properties like Vdara offer mobile check-in and room keys, allowing you to skip the front desk and the social interaction that comes with it and head straight to your room using your cell phone as a room key. MGM properties also commonly grant access to your room before the standard check-in time, even if you didn't pay for guaranteed early check-in. Obviously that's based on availability, but in this case I received an email at 11:22 a.m. letting me know my suite was ready, and up I headed. Vdara just feels nice before you even make it to the room. The main elevator lobby sets the tone with some suite-like fixtures, dark wood, and what I assume is sophisticated artwork. Even the elevator had its own unique flair. That classy vibe spilled right out into my 49th floor elevator hallway, which felt elegant and luxurious, hinting at what was to come in the suite. Vdara's Studio Fountain View suite offers 582 square feet of space and boasts a kitchenette, a rare amenity on the Strip. The kitchen area is equipped with a dining room table with seating for two, a 2-burner stovetop, a microwave, a Keurig coffee maker, but no complimentary pods, and a sink with a garbage disposal. Pots, pans, and other kitchen equipment are provided upon request. The cabinets below the sink were home to a stock refrigerated minibar and a separate empty mini fridge that was stocked with 2 mini bottles of water. Of course, the presence of a metal ice bucket and glass cups means this is an upscale joint. The room itself is divided by a partition that has 2 separate TVs mounted on it, one pointed at the bed and the other into the living area. As you'd expect, the TVs both had a modern guide and a crispy picture. There was also a work desk built into the partition next to the window that offered some pretty sick views. In addition to the TV, the living area boasted some trendy and modern art that I didn't really understand but liked, a chair and a couch that even had a pull-out bed. The bedroom just had an aspirational look, with the king bed being framed up by 2 end tables, mirrors, and zebra-inspired light fixtures. Both sides of the bed also had an adjustable reading light. On one end table was a tablet that gives you the ability to order room service, view resort amenities, check out, and peruse the news, among other functions. The closet was home to 2 robes, bedding for the pull-out couch, a safe, and slippers, which I didn't use. And of course, the views from my Fountain View room didn't suck. I had a great perspective of the North Strip, as well as the broader valley. The quiet luxury found in the room was also present in the bathroom, which had a single sink vanity, an illuminated mirror, a separate illuminated makeup mirror, a deep soaking bathtub, and a glass enclosed shower. Unbranded bath products were also provided. So what's not to like? When I do hotel room reviews, I scour the place for dusty corners, rogue hairs, stains, scuffs, etc., and this room was exceptionally clean. It is rare that I can't find a single cleanliness issue. I couldn't find anything. The only things I could find was this burn mark in the carpet and a couple baseboards that were in a state of slight disrepair. This was an immaculate suite that was in great condition. While it wasn't an issue this day, I do also detest these connecting doors because you can often hear everything going on in your neighbor's room. Fortunately, all was quiet. The last not to like for some is the lack of resort experience at Vdara, because there's no casino and there's very little in the way of food and drink offerings at the resort itself. While slightly inconvenient, let me explain why it's not that big of an issue. Dining options directly on site at Vdara are pretty limited. The first of which being the Market Cafe, which is essentially a quick serve grab and go concept serving breakfast and lunch sandwiches, salads, wraps, and sushi among other items, most of which landing at a sub $20 price point. Connected to the cafe is a small retail store which even sells frozen meals that can be prepared in your kitchenette. Also located in Vdara's lobby is a Starbucks and the aesthetically pleasing Vice Versa patio and lounge, which offers seating both indoors and out and serves cocktails that land in the mid $20 range. Now, concerns you may have about the lack of dining, drinking, and gambling at Vdara are easily alleviated by the infrastructure that MGM has built to connect the property to Aria, Bellagio, and the Cosmopolitan. Aria is a short 3-minute outdoor walk from Vdara's front door, and the Cosmopolitan and Bellagio are quickly reachable via a new indoor walkway. Essentially, you have 3 luxury resorts, their casinos, attractions, and over 60 dining options at your disposal. It's not as convenient as having them in your own resort, but you are steps away from a lot. I visited each of those 3 casinos to get a feel for minimums and was looking at $25 blackjack, craps, and roulette across the board on a Monday night, which is a little too rich for my blood, and you may want to keep that in mind. If you want quick access to cheap table games, this may not be the spot for you. While it's quicker and more direct to just walk to resorts in the immediate vicinity, the free Aria Express tram could be a good way to reach the shops at Crystals and Park MGM to the south. Although the pool at Vdara was closed for the season during my visit, it does look like a chill and relaxing scene from outer space. Vdara guests are also able to access Aria's pool, which is bigger and feels like a tropical paradise with lush greenery. I know because I once spent an entire day sipping overpriced red slushy drinks poolside, and it was worth every penny. Vdara isn't for everyone. You're on a bit of an island with no casino and a lack of food and drink options right on site. Keep in mind though, that island is steps away from 3 different casinos and more food and drink options than you can handle. Just realize, surrounding resorts are on the ritzier side of the spectrum, so the price tag on food, drink, and gambling is going to be a bit elevated. Personally, I've grown to enjoy the relative quiet and mild isolation at resorts like Vdara. It's way less hectic, but you're still steps away from the madness. Accommodation-wise, Vdara is one of my favorite hotels in Las Vegas. It's a differentiated product that's perfect for those that like lounging around in the room thanks to the presence of a living area and a kitchenette, which I've never actually used, but it's nice to know it's there, just in case. My room was in spectacular shape, was immaculately clean, and was quiet and comfortable throughout the night. This is simply a nice accommodation. As a low to mid roller, I'm rarely offered comps at Vdara that extend beyond about a night or 2, but this is a room I'd spend up a little bit for if I was visiting the Strip with my wife or for a special occasion. It's a great spot. Thank you so much for watching. If you have thoughts on the review or Vdara in general, make sure you leave those below in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you're notified when new content is available. Lastly, make sure you scroll down to the pinned comment below and sign up for my weekly newsletter where I cover news relevant to Las Vegas travel and tourism.